Very good morning to all the students who are preparing for CA Intermediate September 2026 exam. This is Babu Raipudi, Director BRICS Academy. Just now, I think in 1 week, we are going to finish the coaching, especially at BRICS Academy. I don't know about other academies, but usually most of the centers or any places, generally coaching will be done 3 months before. Usually, right? I mean, here and there some cases. So now these 90 days, June, July, August, September, you're writing exam. These 3 months, you have to be very dedicated and you have to devote a lot of time and you should plan rigorously and so constructively you have to start reading and studying. I want to give you few advices for the students who are writing exams in September 2026 CA Intermediate. The first very important thing is, did you decide to write both the groups? Because last minute you should not decide. My sincere advice, 90 days is ample amount of time. 90 days is ample amount of time for you to write both the groups if you have been studying daily till now. So some of you might be busy attending classes, but you never got a time because a lot of time went for travel, college, etc. So you didn't find a time, you did not study. Then I'm pretty sure you won't be able to cover 6 subjects in these 3 months. Maybe my words will be a little hurtful to you, but I'm telling you this is a fact. This is CA exam, it's not an ordinary BCom exam. If in case you have been studying while attending classes daily, at least 1 or 2 hours also, that means you had some idea about every subject that you have attended. So 3 months is ample amount of time and sufficient time for you to prepare for CA Intermediate September 2026, both the groups. So the first very important thing, you have to decide whether you have decided to write single group or both groups. If in case you have been studying till now, then write both groups. But there is a possibility when you write both groups, always you have to choose some subjects where you can get exemption, that is 60 marks. If in case you're not confident, when will you test your confidence? Maybe by June end, you have to come to a conclusion. The moment you start revising group 1 papers, you will come to a conclusion by June end if you're not able to finish even one subject revision, and it is an indication that you have to write only group 1. If you are able to finish one subject revision perfectly by June end, July, August, 2 more. So, at least by June end, if you are able to finish 2 subjects revision, then you are almost ready to write both the groups in September 2026 exam. If not, don't unnecessarily commit a mistake because it's a CA exam. Once again, I wanted to tell you. The very important thing, please follow 70-20-10 rule. When you read, 70% of your time allocate for concept clarity and 20% of the time allocate for solving questions. When you are about to solve questions, you have a lot of material, useful material on ICAI website. Institute has come up with so many resources for students. I'm telling you, you don't have to ask anybody. You have mock test papers, you have got previously suggested answers, you have got previous question papers, you have got revision test papers, and that too almost 10 model papers are also they have updated. So my sincere advice, if you have a nice laptop, you just open all these test papers and start practicing those codes. That means how? Suppose in company law, if you are reading, let's say, share capital, so go and check in all the question papers, share capital related, 4 or 5 questions you practice. 10 papers may at least 10 questions will be there related to share capital lesson. So at least 10 questions. So that means if you're not spending a time in solving the questions and answers, I'm telling you, your reading will be wasted. So you should be very careful. And the 10% you have to revise. Yesterday, what you have studied. Today's what you have studied, you don't have to revise today. Today, keep yourself busy studying. And yesterday's concept, something you revise today. At least every 3 days you revise. So 70% learn concepts these 3 months, all the 6 subjects. 20% keep solving the questions related to that particular concept. Maybe 2-3 questions you solve. Or 4-5 questions you solve. There are test papers. There are test papers on ICA website. You don't have to ask anybody. And 10% always revise. And remember, when you do this, you should have a timetable on the paper. On so and so day, what subject I read, what concept I finished. So whatever you have studied, you need to have a track of it. If you don't have a track of it, how will you will not be able to build confidence because you always think that you did not study or, oh, so much is there to study. So you should always have a timetable. Write date-wise, topic, subject, topic, tick mark. so that you will have a clarity. I mean, after 2 or 3 weeks, if you see, oh, this is the subject, these many topics are there, these many chapters are there, oh, I read, I solved some questions, etc. How many questions did you solve? Right. How many chapters did you study? Right. How many times did you revise? Right. So that if you have a confidence, if you have written, if you have got a record of what topics you have studied, how many questions have you solved in that particular chapter, and how many times did you revise, then your confidence level will build. Otherwise, last minute you will develop a tension, and since there is an option of 3 times exam, you will say simply, very confidently, will say, "Oh, I will prepare next time. Oh, I will prepare January attempt." It's no, never. See, CA students always learn one thing: no matter what, whatever effort that you gave, whatever knowledge that you acquired, whatever classes that you attended, don't waste time. Try to attempt the exam, no matter what. If in case by June end, if you could not revise 2 papers, it is very clear that you will not be able to write both groups in September 2026. Therefore, focus on July, August, focus on only group 1 paper, so that at least group 1 paper you can clear. Otherwise, if you have already been studying, don't take chance, prepare for both the groups. That is very, so decide the group first, And when it comes to study material, always go through ICA study material. Even if the institutions have given, coaching centers have given material, fine, that could give you some clarity. But I request you, I urge you to go through ICA material. ICA website mein 3 things. ICA material you read, revision test papers you go through, and mock test papers you go through. This will help you to manage time and have a record of what you have been doing, at what you are doing, what you will be doing. This kind of a track, if you have, your confidence will build up, tension can be easily eliminated, and you will go to exam confidently. If not clearing both the groups, trust me, there is every possibility a subject which you equally studied, there is a possibility some theory subjects or practical subject you might get exemption, and that will also, end of the day, clearing the subjects in CA intermediate is very, very important in this course. Okay, boys and girls, if in case you want any suggestions related to how to prepare exams, how to prepare timetable, and what kind of pros and cons you need to avoid, etc., any kind of things that you really want some help, being a what you call CA student, if you want timetable related, revision related, question papers related, anything you want, please do call us on this number. We will assist you. All the very best. God bless you. Thank you so much.